I'm Forrest Saunders, standing outside the state capitol here in Tallahassee. It sounds like Republicans are going to try again to repeal those post-Parkland reforms that would lower the purchase age of firearms in the Sunshine State from 21 to 18. And they've got a big-name supporter backing the idea.
The law is pretty simple.
It's just going to be a little bit of a bigger bullet.
Florida says you've got to be 21 to buy a firearm here. But ahead of the next regular session starting in January, high-ranking Republicans seem ready, again, to push for a return to 18. Online, the chair of the Florida Republicans, Evan Power, openly advocating for it. He broke it down for us Monday.
Look, if you can sign on the dotted line and be forced on a draft to go serve your country and fire guns, why are we not letting those people have those rights in our state? And I think constitutional rights are constitutional rights. They start at 18. If you want to have a conversation about moving the age, it should be about moving all of those rights.
Power is getting backup from the new Lieutenant Governor, Jay Collins, on social media and in person. Collins telling us this recently about his Second Amendment commitments as the state's number 2.
What are some of the big goals, do you think, that you would bring to at least the Lieutenant Governor's office and potentially a platform?
Well, I'll tell you, you can't go wrong with 2A rights. You know, I am an unequivocal supporter of that.
His ascent may bring some political heft to the effort that he first championed as a state senator, previously carrying the age change bill. And while it has the backing of the governor and keeps getting through the Florida House, the state Senate continues to block it.
I wanted to ask you about the appetite for gun control legislation, given that it's been nearly a month since the House passed.
21 to 18? It's dead.
Senate President Ben Albritton kept saying he was at a crossroads with the bill all this year, concerned about its safety. It ultimately died without a hearing in the upper chamber, and unless that resolve weakens, it likely will again in 2026. Complicating matters for supporters, that April shooting at Florida State University, which killed 2 and injured several others. The alleged shooter, a 20-year-old, prompted a response from FSU students who marched on the state capitol.
Hey, ho, ho! Gun violence has got to go!
Urging lawmakers not to move forward with the age change. Democrats saying they're committed to fighting it, calling the effort extremist legislation.
We're facing a crisis of affordability. Nearly 40% of our children are on Medicaid. We have some real issues that we must get down to business and address those. And I hope that can become the focus of our legislative session going forward.
Dems lack the votes to stop the bill, though with Republican holdouts, they could build a coalition. It just depends on whether having Collins as number 2 is enough to make progress after years of stagnation.
Lowering the purchase age of firearms, not likely the only gun rights bill we'll see in 2026. Some others that have become perennial, repealing red flag laws, as well as full open carry of firearms here in the Sunshine State. Both of those policies, something that Governor Ron DeSantis supports. That's the latest out here at the state capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.